Dear fellow recruiters, Suman Pachigulla here. This video is primarily for OPT recruiters. And if you are someone who is new, let me tell you that OPT recruiting is one of the career opportunities that US staffing industry provides. So one is US IT recruiting, second is bench sales, and another one is talent acquisition and OPT recruiting. So just to give you a small introduction about the OPT recruiting, it is that you look for job seekers who are currently seeking opportunities, and your company, your organization will help them get the opportunity, right? So I'm going to make a detailed video about it. So if you are currently working as an OPT recruiter, here are a few things that is related to identifying, approaching and closing your candidates that you can do it a little bit differently. Okay, now you might be doing it by posting your jobs or publishing your ads, approaching them in LinkedIn with email, so many things you might be doing, right? That is one of those approaches. But here, let me share a few of my ideas and strategies that can help you add more to your productivity. All right. So I have dissected it in three different manners: identifying, approaching and closing. So identifying is your individuals whom you are going to identify, because some companies are skill specific, some companies are maybe region specific. Whatever your company is, whatever that your organization wants to do, according to that you need to identify whom you should be targeting, right? So few of the companies would like to market only US citizen, few of the companies would like to market green cards, and if you are the company who is providing training to the OPTs and marketing, and definitely you can go for OPT, CPT, H4s and L2 EADs, right? That's what you can do. Now here, when you identify, what is the way you approach and how you close them? Closing is very much important, and these two are information based, and give you some examples as well. But this is what I'm going to stress. Everybody does it well, but if you do not close it, then you will not able to get the candidate to your bench. So let's understand what is that you are going to do to identify the candidate, where you are going to identify. All right. So here I have given few of the major ways. One is job board, networking platforms, career fairs and networking events, employee referral programs, social media platform, specialized recruitment agency and alumni network. So what is that, how it is going to helpful for OPT recruiters? So here we are going to understand. So if you are someone who is relying primarily on job boards, so you definitely would be using LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, Monster, Dice, such job boards, right? So this is what you can use to publish jobs, and people will apply. From there you can pitch in to your whatever the opportunities that you're offering, or you can directly connect with the people and you can sell your opportunities, whatever that you have. All right. And second is networking platform, and we know LinkedIn is the one of the best networking platforms. So you can leverage this professional networking platform. Why? To identify and connect with potential candidates, and you can engage with industry groups. Okay, if you are specific to any industry, let's say automobile you are in, or you are into banking, or you are into hotels, or you are into e-commerce, anything that is industry specific, you can engage them with the LinkedIn groups and you can participate in the discussion. You have that advanced search feature, right? So that's what you can use in LinkedIn to get into narrow down your search so that you could target to the exact individuals. You could do that as well. This is what, as a recruiters from India, if you're working, we are able to do few things, and definitely there are few things that is not under our control. I'm going to share that as well. So if you have a team sitting in US, they definitely may want to focus in there. Okay. Employee referral program. All right, I'm going to talk about this later. So let's focus on employee referral program. What is this? Now you can leverage your existing employees by implementing and promoting an effective employee referral program. So you got to encourage your current staff members to recommend qualified candidates who may be good fit for your organization, right? I'm sure majority of the companies do that. They do their promotions, they ask their current employees to refer people for them, but how you are doing it, that's very much important. So is that just you call somebody else and you say, let's say, hey Raj, let me know if any one of your friends or relatives who are looking for a job, OPT, L2 AD or H4 EAD, so that we can help them the way we helped you, right? This is one way you directly ask. So if you really want to make it effective, and any of the company owner is listening to this video, if you really want to make your employee referral program work and it will have impact on the listener, what you are going to do is you definitely need to think of arranging a small webinar sort of things or a small event within your employees. So it could be directly people are coming to on-site to your office location, or you are arranging somewhere, or that's kind of event you are organizing, and it's a kind of gratitude event or something like that. And there you are introducing your referral program. Now this referral program should not look like they do just because the $100, $500 you are going to give. The referral program should look like that they are contributing to something else, right? It is like they are really doing some impact on giving their resources or people to you. So that's how it should feel to those people, right? And why would someone refer? So generally, if someone asks you that which hotel is good, then definitely you refer something that you have experienced well in there. You definitely want your people to experience the best from that particular hotel, right? The similar way, when we just call people and ask them for referrals, they just say, okay, I'm going to refer whoever is looking, but most of the time the results is zero. Majority is zero, and very less that if you have really that kind of bond and that kind of relationship with your people, they refer. But to make it more effective, you definitely have to think of arranging and preparing for an event sort of thing where everyone feel that it's inclusive, and from there you introduce, this is what we do and we need your help and we need your support, and for that we definitely want to encourage, and how you want to introduce, you could do that. All right. Now another way how you identify your prospect is social media. So in social media, this is not about you post a job or directly approach someone, send a random message asking, are you looking for a job and we are helping with the training program. Not that, but you should be focusing on social media to create your employer branding. The more you are exposed in the social media with your culture, with your achievements and sharing your opportunities, then people definitely will look into it and focus on working with you. Now this is going to help you to engage with the potential candidates, and it will encourage them to apply or express their interest. So we are just a one-sided, we have open jobs, or we help people to train. You are not a training institute. First thing you need to know that you are a staffing firm and it's a multi-million-dollar organization, and you are not a training institute. You do not run a training institute. If that's what you are positioning yourself, then you definitely need to rethink about it, because positioning is very much important in this market. How people look at you, why they should work with you, it's very much important. Now if you are just, people look at, hey, there is some consultancy, some training institute, they are asking for advance and they help us get a job placement. What is that? Your positioning is very much important. And if you build your employer branding, and whoever the recruiter that is working with you, and they can help you build the employee branding. So as a team, as a together, you could definitely establish a strong position and existence on social media. You definitely want to focus on that. And yes, definitely you can add your reviews, or people's good writing, their positive reviews, or if any testimonials that you have, definitely you can use in here. And specialized recruiting agencies, there your organization, you can definitely collaborate with specialized recruiting agencies which are focusing on sourcing talent for specific industry skill set, and these agencies will have a pool of talents. Those are actively seeking jobs in US. So if you could identify companies who are hiring people and they could not able to place, now in that case definitely you could engage with those companies and you could discuss how you can help them place candidates and how the margin split will work. All right, that's one way of looking at it, that bringing people to your pool. And another one is alumni. So this is one of the major, what we see many companies are targeting, that reaching out to universities, colleges, and connect with their network events and so on and so forth. So these particular networks, okay, these alumni often maintain strong connection with their alma mater, and those people who want to come back to US, these particular alumni networks gonna helpful for you if you are reaching out to the universities and attending their events, and you are pitching with your jobs or their whatever it is. I'm sure this is what we as a offshore talent acquisition won't able to do it, but people who are there in US definitely they do it. So here I have given few of the examples. Let's say Howard Alumni Network, Stanford, MIT. There are a few others as well. So you definitely need to do your own research, which works better for you and how you can build your connection. Okay. And here I have left something, that career fairs and network events. So this is if your organization is putting such fairs and networking events and attending, so that is one of the way how you can meet and connect with potential candidates. Okay, so these are the few of the major ways how you can identify your potential candidates, and you can definitely approach them with what is the service that you're offering. Then it comes approaching. When it is approaching, how generally you approach? With the job ad, or you are checking about their job search status, you connect with them over the call, or you can send a LinkedIn email and you are asked them about what is your current job search status. And another one is definitely you need to ask, these are the majorly what people do. Job ad is you send a job requirement directly. Let's say you find a DevOps candidate, you directly pitch that, hey, I have a DevOps requirement that you would like to be, you would like to apply and or you would like to review it. So this definitely could be a dummy job, just for a matter of discussion how OPT recruiting they share the job requirements, and you can approach with a dummy job, and you can initiate your conversation with what is that their current job search status. And another one is you can definitely pitch in, because we are into recruiting industry and you are there as a career counselors. You definitely ask them about what is that your career plans and what is the growth plan that you are focusing on yourself. Okay, now here you, instead of sending job requirements, you can mention, is that are you happy with where you are, or is it a contract job or full-time job? What are your plans for the next coming year? Would you like to have any certifications, or you are changing your career? Anything, right? It's a discussion, it's a initiation of a conversation. That's what you need to focus on. Do not, whenever you are approaching your potential candidate, do not think that your first email, first message is going to pull them directly and put that individual to your marketing list, right? That's not actually happens. Only it happens when someone believes that yes, this organization, this individual will help me get a job. Now, if you could able to convince that individual, definitely those people would love to work with you. Got it? And the final part is closing. For closing, your employer branding is very much important, and as well as with your employer branding, how you exist online. What is that your presence online? What is your goodwill online? What is your review online? With all this, your employee branding also important. How you look in LinkedIn, how is your LinkedIn profile? Okay, you might not think your LinkedIn profile talent acquisitions, recruiters, OPT recruiters, LinkedIn profile doesn't have to be strong. But what you need to understand is the better your LinkedIn profile, the better your presence, the better your activities online, the more chances that people whom you contact will connect with you. The way you don't want to connect with a fake or dummy profile, the same way those people, whoever would like to rely on an individual, they definitely want that individual should be genuine, and yes, that person is worth interacting. So you got to have your presence online that has to be very strong. List out your past achievements. When you are closing an individual, don't just say your process. Okay, that once you come here and we have a bench sales team, this is general pitching, right? Bench sales team, and we have a trainer, we have a proxy, we have this, we have that. It is telling your process. Instead telling your process, sell your achievements. What is that you have done in the past? What sort of problems you have solved? What kind of people that you have placed? Which organizations they are working? And how your conversation can help this individual. That's how you need to pitch. Closing comes when you take the individual to a call. Okay, this is not the chatting I'm talking about. Before even you give your offer, before even you tell that we have a guest house, we do not charge for that, you need to pay so and so money, whatever it is, right? The different your company has a process, and different company has different processes. Before explaining that process, you need to know, is the candidate is ready to listen to the process, or you are just saying just because you know it. If you just say just because you know it and you want the candidate to hear it, it really doesn't work in that way. That's the reason you need to focus on understanding their perspective, that where they stand, what is that happening, when did they come to US, where they are struggling with their job search, and what is that stopping them to get the opportunity. And you may need to review their resume, you may need to review their LinkedIn profile, you need to understand their communication skills, you need to look so many things, and with that you can give them a suggestion that, hey, this that what I understood, and this might be the reason which is stopping you to get a job, and we might help you in this way. And that's where you are going to offer your solution, that's where you are going to sell your solution. So just because you it is like, if you do not include these things, it is something like someone personal loan or credit card person calls you directly and says, sir, so and so, and we are from personal loan department and we offer personal loan for 5%, 8%, 19%, 20%, whatever it is, and we can give you 5 lakhs. Now before that person talks about the script, first need to understand whether the person really needed any personal loan or not, and is there definitely a need for money, and that person can go to the personal loan or not. In that way, people could save a lot of time, and at the same time it will give an opportunity to understand an individual. So I really don't want to relate recruiting to customer service or credit card selling or personal loan selling industry, but this is something we help people build their career, we help people build their career path. So in that way, you need to really understand the individual before pitching your solution. All right, I hope you understood all this. So before closing, let me recap what is that you have learned: identifying, approaching, and closing. And in identifying, there are different perspectives are there, different ways how you can identify. Hope you have noted it down. And approaching and closing. All right. Now, thank you so very much for listening. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, and what are the top takeaways that you have from this video, let me know in the comment box. And I always wish a successful career and happy career growth for everybody of you. Thank you so very much once again. This is Suman Pachigulla on a mission to impact 5 million lives through recruiters. Take care and Jai Hind.